A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin has expressed conditional support for a proposed 30-day ceasefire. This announcement comes in the wake of discussions between Ukraine and the United States, where Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had previously agreed to the truce. However, Putin's response has raised eyebrows, as he outlines several stringent conditions that must be met before any ceasefire can be enacted. During a news conference in Moscow, Putin stated, "The idea is right, and we support it, but there are questions that we need to discuss." He emphasized the need for a ceasefire to lead to lasting peace and to address the underlying causes of the conflict. The Russian leader highlighted the necessity of negotiations with American officials, suggesting that a dialogue with former President Donald Trump could be beneficial. Putin remarked, "Maybe I'll have a call with Donald Trump," indicating his desire to engage with U.S. leadership on this issue. Despite the apparent openness to a ceasefire, Zelensky quickly dismissed Putin's remarks as manipulative. In his nightly address, he accused the Russian president of preparing to reject the ceasefire proposal by setting numerous preconditions that would make any agreement unworkable. Zelensky stated, "Putin, of course, is afraid to tell President Trump directly that he wants to continue this war, wants to kill Ukrainians." This stark contrast in perspectives highlights the deep divide between the two nations. Ukraine is advocating for a two-stage process, an immediate ceasefire followed by negotiations for a long-term settlement. In contrast, Russia insists that both issues must be resolved simultaneously, complicating the path to peace. The situation is further complicated by the recent imposition of additional sanctions by the U.S. on Russian oil, gas, and banking sectors, which aim to pressure Moscow into compliance. Trump, while expressing a desire for a quick resolution to the conflict, has acknowledged that discussions about territorial concessions have already taken place. He stated, "We've been discussing with Ukraine land and pieces of land that would be kept and lost, and all of the other elements of a final agreement." As the geopolitical landscape continues to shift, the implications of these discussions are profound. Putin's remarks also touched upon the contentious issue of the Kursk region, where Ukraine previously launched a military incursion. He claimed that Russian forces are in full control of the area and that Ukrainian troops are isolated, presenting them with an ultimatum: surrender or face dire consequences. This rhetoric underscores the ongoing volatility in the region and the stakes involved in any potential ceasefire agreement. As both sides remain entrenched in their positions, the prospect of a resolution appears increasingly remote. Zelensky's assertion that Russia is attempting to manipulate the situation for its own advantage resonates with many observers, who fear that the proposed ceasefire could merely serve as a tactical pause rather than a genuine step toward peace. The complexities of the conflict, exacerbated by historical grievances and strategic interests, make any agreement challenging. Moreover, the broader implications of this standoff extend beyond the immediate conflict in Ukraine. The interplay between U.S. foreign policy, NATO dynamics, and Russia's ambitions raises questions about the future of security in Europe. As Trump seeks to navigate this intricate landscape, the pressure will be on him to deliver results that align with both U.S. interests and those of its allies. In summary, while Putin's tentative endorsement of a ceasefire could be interpreted as a glimmer of hope, the numerous conditions he has attached suggest a reluctance to genuinely pursue peace. The ongoing dialogue between the U.S. and Ukraine, coupled with the backdrop of escalating sanctions and military posturing, indicates that the road ahead remains fraught with challenges. As the world watches, the actions taken in the coming days will be crucial in determining the trajectory of this conflict and the broader geopolitical landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.